بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد رسول الله وعلى آله وأزواجه وذرياته ومن والاه. We are so many things in Surah Al-Qasas, but even catching up on Surah Al-Naml, the Surah of ants, before Al-Qasas. And sometimes maybe we should ask ourselves, why does Allah Azza wa Jal name a surah with an ant? Small thing, insignificant. Sometimes we barely see them. And we have some other animals في القرآن الكريم. You have the dog of the people of the cave مثلا. وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه في الوصيد. We have the hoopy, the bird for Sulaiman, who was intelligence مخابرات, intelligence officer. لكن Allah Azza wa Jal named, or at least put this surah, طبعا الصحابة رضي الله عنهم called it as such. لكن this surah is Surah Al-Naml, who speaks about one ant. حتى إذا أتوا على وادي النمل, when Sulaiman عليه الصلاة والسلام and his army coming to the valley of the ants, قالت نملة, one ant said, no name. Allah did not tell us her name is Fulana bint Fulan. No. Namla, just an ant. Name is not important. Role is important. Name is not important. The mission is important. You silly, is what we're being told basically. You can make a name, the name will disappear when you die. The mission will continue. But you got to let people do what they want to do. Allah says, قالت نملة. An ant said, without mentioning. This ant was a leader, obviously, among the ants. يا أيها النمل ادخلوا مساكنكم. O ants, enter your homes. لا يحطمنكم سليمان وجنوده وهم لا يشعرون. So that Sulaiman and his army does not stampede over you, does not stampede you, does not step over you while they do not see you or do not feel. Sulaiman alayhi salam, Allah says in the next ayah, فَتَبَسَّمَ ضَاحِكًا مِنْ قَوْلِهَا. Sulaiman smiled alayhi salam from what the ant said. The wisdom of the ant called the attention of Sulaiman alayhi salatu wasalam. Allah, Allah gave Sulaiman عُلِّمْنَا مَنْطِقَ الطَّيْرِ. We know the languages of the animals. Sayyidina Sulaiman in his majlis, he used to have animals. He speaks to the hoopy, he speaks to the jinn, he speaks to the everything he speaks to. Right? Allah gave him mantiq al-tayr, Allah gave him the mantiq, the languages of things. So Sulaiman tabassama, Allah says tabassama, fatabassama dahikan min qawliha. وقال رب أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي. Then Sulaiman at that point says, Ya Allah, enable me to be thankful to you for all you have given me, and not what you only have given me, and what you have given my both parents. What does this mean? ما أنعمت علي وعلى والدي as well. If you have no asl, ya habibi, then where do you think you're coming from? They say those who have no asl, they have no asl. Allah keep us all with our asl. Of course. أنعمت علي وعلى والدي. And then he says, وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه. And Ya Allah, enable me. شوف Sulaiman عليه الصلاة والسلام, Nabi al-Malik, he's a king and a prophet, both. And what is his dua? قال ربي أوزعني أن أشكر. Enable me, give me that enablement to even be more thankful to you. Shukr. What you have given me and what you have given my parents. وأن أعمل صالحا. And enable me to do good. This is not easy to do good. You need that guidance. And then Sulaiman ﷺ ends the surah, or ends this ayah, وأدخلني برحمتك في عبادك الصالحين. And Ya Allah, Sulaiman, not me and you, Sulaiman alayhi salam, whose father is Dawood, Nabiullah, It goes chain, silsila of Anbiya. He says, Ya Allah, by your rahmah, allow me to enter the group of your pious worshippers, salihin, not by my deeds. He didn't say, وَأَدْخِلْنِي بِعَمَلِي فِي عِبَادِكَ الصَّالِحِينَ. I've done good, I'm a prophet, I haven't done anything bad. Let my deed, just like when the Shaykh, Allah bless him, was reading in Surah Qasas about Qarun. Right? قال إنما أوتيت على علم عندي. أولم يعلم. Don't they know? أهلكنا أكثر منهم قوة. We destroyed. Allah tells us in the ayah after that, because Qarun gained so much wealth and power, and when people asked him, he says, look, I got it because of my own skill and knowledge and wit. Allah answers him in the ayah right after that, which means, don't they know that we have destroyed people who were أكثر منهم قوة, more powerful, more wealthy than them? Then the ayah finishes like, I don't want to even talk to you. لا يسأل عن ذنوبهم المجرمون. You know what? Those kind of criminals, you don't even talk to them about their sins. There's no need to talk. لا يسأل. Don't even ask them. Forget about that. Just close it. As if the ayah is saying, close the topic with these people like Pharaoh and Qarun, who they don't even understand. Verses, notice what Sulaiman, وَأَدْخِلْنِي بِرَحْمَتِكَ. Ya Allah, with your rahmah, allow me to enter the circle of your righteous worshippers, righteous slaves. This ant gives us lots of lessons, even before we go to Surah Al-Qasas. This Namla, number one, it gives us the leadership. A leader who cares about the jama'ah. Namla told the other ants, enter your homes, providing leadership and clear instructions and caring for the jama'ah. So we can, maybe some of our leaders can take some notes from the ant. How to care for the community, so they don't send them to their death and their destruction. They don't send the children to their death and destruction. They don't send the youth to their death and destruction. They don't misfeed them information just so because whatever it is. No. The Namla, the ant, actually demonstrated sound leadership. يا أيها النمل ادخلوا مساكنكم لا يحطمنكم سليمان وجنوده وهم لا يشعرون. The other thing that the ant gives us here, حسن الظن, another lesson from this ant, good thinking. She did not tell them, enter your homes because these people coming are evil, or they're careless. Forget evil. They're careless people. They will step over you and all this, and you will get killed. The ant did not really, again, teaches us, the ant teaches us responsibility. That we don't need to blame others for circumstances that happen. The army of Sulaiman is coming, they may step over them while they don't know. The problem is not Sulaiman, nor the problem is you. You should just take precautions, be responsible, enter, and don't blame Sulaiman's army for this. Teaching us not just to be responsible, teaching us good thinking about the other. She said to them, لا يحطمنكم سليمان وجنوده وهم لا يشعرون. If they step over you, they do it while they don't know. They don't feel that you're there. Very important. Being awake as well. The leadership is not sleeping and just whatever, enjoying the perks. No. This leadership is awake, is aware of the circumstances, aware of the challenges that the ummah of the ants were facing. Aware. Well, what's the point then? If one is not aware. Every day, every 10, 20 years, something comes up with this, send the children to fight this, then jihad is here, jihad is there, everything is, people playing chess with things. Right? One has to be, and every day there's new things coming, and yalla, kill each other, fight each other, everything. No, there's awakeness, there's far vision, there's awareness of the challenges. The ant is showing us There has to be a reason why Allah puts an ant in the Quran like this, to be recited until Qiyamah. Yani there has to be a reason. Another also issue where Allah Azza wa Jal show us here through what the ant did and all this, is that this Sulaiman alayhi salatu wassalam smiled when she said, which means what? Which means her deed was good. What the ant did is good. Not every deed you do is good. Not every deed we do is good. Some deeds we do are good. Some deeds we do we think are good, but they're not good. Allah does not accept them. When Sulaiman alayhi salatu wasalam smiled and Allah put that in the Quran, what does that mean? Allah accepted the deed of that ant. Alama ala al-ikhlas. This is ikhlas, which means what? The jama'ah over the self. Favoring the jama'ah, the community basically, her ummah, favoring the benefit of the ummah over the benefit of the self. That's the, I mean, you know, it's a whole old lesson. Favoring, يؤثرون على أنفسهم ولو كان بهم خصاصة. Allah mentions in the Quran, favoring the benefit of the ummah over the benefit of the self. She could have, the ant could have just, she know what's going on. Let them work, they're working. Let them keep working, bringing things to the house. Who dies, dies. Who doesn't die, doesn't die. Maybe by some miracle, Allah's mercy, nothing will happen to many of them. It's okay. That's collateral damage. No. No. There's favoring. We want, you know, all make it. One, don't make it. And also it shows us, like one of the poets says, الناس بعضهم لبعض وإن لم يشعروا خدموا. People are all servants of each other. People think they are servants and they are masters. Everybody is a servant. The only one who is the master of all is Allah Rabbul Alameen. Everyone is, no matter who you are, you could be, let's say, a doctor and someone a janitor. You serve each other. Without him, you'll stop working. A businessman and a construction worker, let's say, you still serve each other. Everyone, all the relationship of human beings in this dunya, serving and complementing each other. And one by themselves will never make it. There is an African proverb I always, whenever I go, especially South Africa, I see that they write there. They said, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with a group. If you want to go fast, run. You can go fast, but you're not going to last long. But if you want to go far, the ummah, with the group, you have to, there has to be that interreliance. And that's what the ants also teach us. They also teach us some structure. Not everybody in the ants is a leader. Oh, I want to do, you know how when we do, I want to do, everybody becomes the sultan. And everybody is Umar bin Khattab, ya habibi tayyib. Wallah, Umar had people also consulting with Shura, etc. You know, yani it's okay. And no, everybody wants to be Umar. Khair inshallah, radiyallahu anhu Umar. And I think sometimes one of the shuyukh said one time, even if Sayyidina Umar now comes out of the grave and they see it live on TV, he is coming out of the grave and said, Assalamu alaikum, I'm Umar bin Khattab, I'm coming to be the Khalifa. Some people will say, look Umar, you know, Allah be pleased with you, you are a good man, go back to sleep, we'll figure it out, till Qiyamah, then we meet again. And no, you know, things have become complicated, not like your good time. With Umar radiallahu anhu. You see structured roles. Let me finish with the structured. The ant, the leader, she spoke, and Allah did not mention her. Nakira, name is unknown. Why? Because Allah did not name the ant, because it's not important. The name is not important. What's important is the mission and what the job that this ant did that made it lasting in the book of Allah Azza wa Jal. And the structure, right? And the structure, the understanding, all this. May Allah Azza wa Jal teach us from the ants and others. Sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi.